All right.
Hi there, John Burgess here, health and wellbeing coach and based in Leamington Spa in my health hub. I am here with the fabulous Rachel Lovegrove. Say hello, Rachel.
Hi, everyone.
Rachel is an amazing yoga teacher down in the beautiful Southampton, right down south on that coast. And she's just finished her 21-day nutrition kickstart program, where she's been focusing on healthy eating. She's been focusing on supporting gut health, and it's had a bit of a transformation, to put it mildly.
Yes.
I know your story is going to inspire lots of people who are watching right now, and I
Mhm.
appreciate you sharing your story as well, Rachel. To put things into context for people listening and watching,
Yeah.
would you mind sharing what life was like for you just 3 weeks ago? What were your struggles? How were you feeling? What was going on?
Well, I could have put it all down to, and I will put it down to my age and the menopause that I'm going through. But the changes to my body over the last 12, 24 months were things like weight gain, lack of sleep. I was waking up several times a week and not getting back to sleep for at least a couple of hours, getting used to that kind of lack of sleep, and therefore during the day having no energy. I had to conserve my energy to teach, and obviously I'm physically using my body every day, and I would only have enough energy for that and nothing else. Um, and my cravings for sugar and caffeine and carbohydrates and alcohol were increasing, um, because I think I was looking for some kind of reward for the way I was feeling. My moods were fluctuating, and hot flushes just every day. So it was tough, and I was trying lots of different things to try and resolve it. But I think what I was doing was, instead of actually looking at what I was eating, I was trying to um, push all of those symptoms away, and nothing was really tackling it. And despite being a yoga teacher and having all of that knowledge, I think the sort of shock to the system of the menopause was so much, and plus the fact that I lived in Portugal for 12 years prior to relocating back to my home county of Hampshire 3 years ago. So getting used to that British lifestyle after 12 years of Mediterranean cuisine and being outside all the time, being in the warm all the time, it was a bit of a roller coaster. So I was at quite a low point at that time.
Yeah, yeah. You've covered quite a lot already there, I think, with what I remember you telling me,
Mhm.
and I know it's having an impact on your yoga as well. You just felt like your practice wasn't as
Yes.
strong as it should be.
Yeah, yeah, because I've always been quite strong, and a lot of the weight bearing poses that I used to be able to do were falling away from me, and again, I just put that down to aging, and I was sort of settling for the fact that I wouldn't be able to get that body strength back. Um, and yeah, so that was also adding to my low self-esteem and sort of negative body image as well.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. And then the final thing, really, just to touch on, is that you were noticing some aches and pains morning when you were waking up. Is it ankles, wasn't it? Any?
Yeah, my ankles were very stiff, and in the night I was having leg cramps so intense that I'd have to get up and walk around, which wasn't helping with my sleep either, because I'd wake up with immense pain. Um, and that was quite worrying, especially as my father had thrombosis and in his life. So I was worrying that I was going towards that, even though I have fairly healthy lifestyle apart from the bad diet. My yoga, my walking was a good part of my life, definitely. But these leg cramps and the stiff ankles were very worrying.
So it's fair to say, with all the yoga that you do, and
Mhm.
how I'm a great fan of yoga, and how beneficial it is for mind, body, etc.
Yeah.
But it sounds like there was something missing.
There was something missing. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, I was looking after everybody else. I teach a lot. I give a huge amount to my community. And especially with COVID, I teach online, and I have a really close community of students from all over the world, actually. And I haven't stopped since we went into lockdown in when is it, March 2020. I haven't stopped giving out. I teach 6 days a week, and but I wasn't giving anything back to myself, um, and I recognise that now.
So, did you when you heard about the program and we
Mm.
connected and spoke, and did you have any reservations about doing it?
Yes. Yeah, huge reservations. Because I've tried lots of things and I know myself, and I was very worried about giving up sugar, my glass of wine, caffeine, and I didn't really understand what it would do for me. I knew the facts, what you told me, but I'm quite a cynical person, and I have to taste something before I believe it. Um, and but I did it because of you, because you're such a positive person, and I thought, well, let's just try this. It's come along exactly the right time for me. I was looking for something, and you just popped into my inbox. It was just synchronicity.
Yeah, and
So the reservations were definitely there.
yeah.
I'll just answer that question.
No, thank you, because I know there's people watching that will have similar reservations and strong ones, and
Yeah, I think I said to you at the time, I don't know if I can do this, and you sent me a message back saying, "Don't worry, I'll anytime you feel you're wavering, just text me." That's what you said to me. So knowing that I had that option gave me the sort of kickstart to actually go for it.
I've always got people's back. I'm always there
Mm.
to and very quickly. And I'm quite mindful of this video because in this
Yeah,
interview it can go on a fair bit long. We could talk a lot. But there's knowing and there's knowing, and
yeah,
people know that it's a good idea to rein in some of those foods and drinks, etc.
yeah.
But when you do it, there's a real knowing to why, how
Mm.
everybody knows it's good for health, but when you've experienced it and the benefits,
Mm.
that's true knowing. It's like, I really know now
Yeah,
the
it's like
impact.
there's knowledge and there's wisdom, and wisdom comes from knowledge.
Love
Yeah.
it. Love it. I knew this would be a great interview. Right, Rachel, please share, what has this program done for you? What have been the results that you're now enjoying?
Okay, so having gone into it thinking, oh, I might lose a bit of weight. Well, I did lose a bit of weight, and that's ongoing. But the main thing is that I feel more positive, which was totally unexpected, about everything. I feel more hopeful, more optimistic, more determined, proud of myself. I've done
High
something I
five
didn't
that.
think I could do. Yes. My sleep is legendary now. I sleep like a log. I sleep like I used to when I was younger, and that is absolutely wonderful. Um, my joint pains have completely gone. I have no leg cramps, no stiff ankles in the morning. Um, no sort of acid. I was getting acid doing certain poses, inverted poses. So we do a lot of inverted poses. I was getting a lot of acid. That's not happening anymore. I just feel. I think I said to you I wanted to get my vibrancy back because I knew that I was getting duller and duller inside, and I feel more vibrant. I've got so much energy now.
Yeah.
I've rejoined the gym because doing a physical job of teaching yoga and not only having enough energy for that and barely enough, I didn't want to do anything else afterwards. And now I've joined the gym, so I'm doing that 3 or 4 times a week, and I just feel like I've got my old self back,
Yeah.
and that was just so unexpected.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's the best part of what I do is hearing these stories. And and so your yoga practice as well, have you noticed how working on your gut health and nutrition and doing the
Mm.
program has helped your yoga practice?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have to sort of give myself a limit because I am 55, going on 56. So there are certain things that will fall away. That's natural. But my determination, my strength is has got better. As I say, my joint pain is less. And I just have a much more positive attitude towards my practice. So I will, I'm not in that depressive mode where I'm thinking, oh, I can't do anything anymore. I'm okay, let's see what I can do, and let's, know that inside my body's functioning properly. It's got the nutrition it needs and the energy it needs to actually go for these poses again and have a relook, have a rethink. So I'm going back to those poses that I'd kind of put away, thinking that they were in the bin. And yeah, I just feel much more positive about my practice as well.
Brilliant. I'm sure that's having a positive knock-on effect to all of your students as well.
Exactly. Yeah, they're noticing it because I've got more energy to, to do more things with them, more kind of sharing with them and enjoying it more. It's just, yeah, it's fantastic.
You are a great example, Rachel. I'm sure this is going to inspire many, many people as well listening to this.
Mm.
So, my final question for you is, I know there'll be people watching this now that maybe
Yeah.
were hugely skeptical or maybe still are, and they're being tempted. They're more curious now, but maybe they're sitting on the fence still, and they're
Yeah.
a bit unsure. What would your message be to them about doing the program?
Just talk to John, talk to me, talk to anybody who's been on the program. We're real people having real experiences, and it's a bit like starting yoga for the first time. You start yoga because you think you might need to stretch or lose weight, and you get so much more. And that's what the program gave me. It was so much more than I was expecting. Don't hesitate, start it today, and it will change your life.
I am so glad you said some of those points there that often get missed. And I think, yeah, there's some real wisdom in what you've just shared there. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So thank you so much for sharing your story. If people are watching this now, if you're watching this now even, you'll know I haven't edited it. And it's all through the power of nutrition, healthy eating. This is nothing crazy. It's healthy eating. It's working on the gut microbiome. It's supporting your circulation in a natural way where your body can really start to function at its best again. And if you're mildly interested in finding out how this can work for you and what's involved, then it's super simple. If you're watching it on social media, just type in the comments, show that you're interested, or send a message to me if you know me. I'm guessing, Rachel, there might be quite a few of your friends or students that are watching this, and
Yeah.
they might feel like, well, I know Rachel. Would it be okay if they just drop you a line and ask you more
Yeah,
questions?
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Great, great. So there you go. Super simple. I say that it's just a complete joy, an absolute complete joy to hear another success story. And Rachel, thank you again for sharing your experience. And I look forward to hearing how you continue to progress and feel great for what you've done.
Thank you, John.
Thanks a lot. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.